I would have more clarity at this point. I think because I don't have that, I'm pissed. Week 7, day 3. We are in my room cleaning out my closet, which is one of the Artist Way things she's been going on about. And honestly, I've hate the closet. Like, I feel like I never have enough space because I never do. I'm thinking if I should sell clothes. Pass my driver's tests. Obviously, that's been taking over my life recently. So I haven't even read week 7. This week's artist date, I think I'll do like gardening upstairs because I really like that. And we bought a lot of stuff for gardening. Welcome to week 7, day 5 of the Artist Way. And a lot's been happening, which is kind of why I've had a very not conductively good for work week. Kind of ignoring the Artist Way. Still doing the like daily writings for the most part. And I've been using my little journal, which is somewhere over there. And these are all the tabs I have to scan for my Artist Way terms video, which I need to upload. And let's talk about this week, because I did do the readings, and it's all about recovering a sense of connection. I can't believe we're on week 7. And like I said, there's chapters that I resonate with and chapters that I don't resonate with. And this is definitely a week I am resonating with. Honestly, I wish I wasn't so busy this week so I could actually like dive properly into this. I resonate with this one, which is all about perfectionism. Perfectionism is the refusal to let yourself move ahead. Instead of creating freely and allowing errors to reveal themselves later as insights, we often get mired in getting the details right, which is just, I think a lot of people, but especially me. And yeah, that just sort of, it's just all my messages coming in from my sister, who gave up, by the way, on the Artist Way, which is fair because it's so much work and it's so long, like 12 weeks. It's long. And it feels long. And I actually did the plan ahead of when this is going to end, because now we're on week 7. And it'll be the end of April, which is sort of like a nice timing, just because it's at the end of the month. You know, that's like the last week of April is week 12 of the Artist Way. Oh, a big thing of why I haven't been vlogging either is I've had to add the storage on my vlog camera has been up, so I've been trying to delete stuff, and that just took forever. My hard drive is perpetually plugged into my laptop as well, so but anyways, that's done. So for the perfectionist, there are no rough drafts, rough sketches, warm-up exercises. Every draft is meant to be final, perfect, and set in stone. Perfectionism is not a quest for the best. It is a pursuit of the worst in ourselves. Bars. And the exercises I am really excited for. But before we get into that, I do want to talk about the other thing she talks about this week. It's perfectionism and it's jealousy. And I feel both of those things a lot. And with jealousy, I like what she said about like being jealous of certain people or certain things. It's really a compass of what we fear and what we want. Because I used to have like such insane jealousy towards other content creators. I was their biggest hater. And not that I was like writing hate comments, but I would just like be judging and hating and being like, oh god, they did that, I would do it differently. They went there, that's so basic. Like that, they think that's cool, that's not cool at all. And it just goes on and on. I could do that better. But the thing is, I never did do anything about that until I did. And then as soon as I started creating, that jealousy went away. And a lot of it is also, you don't even have time to be jealous. You know, when you're so locked into doing your own work and you have so much stuff to do, like I'm genuinely too busy to give a fuck about what other people think about what I'm doing, because I'm producing so much. Like I've got a podcast to edit, I've got articles to upload, I've got Artist Way things to do, volunteering to do, applying to jobs. I am booked and busy. Part of the exercise this week is looking at jealousy. So I do think that's interesting, especially now with where I am. I do a lot of things very consciously. Like everything I do in my life, I've created, I decided, I purposely chose that. So yeah, I don't know what will come up from it. But so the jealousy map is an exercise. So you're supposed to say who you're jealous of. So the example is my sister Libby. Why? She has a real art studio. And then the action antidote. So fix a spare room. And so on and so forth. So it's like another, I'm jealous of Anne Sexton, is famous poet, and as action antidote is publish my long hoarded poems. So yeah, I like that. I like that like sort of exercise. And then there's some complete phrases, which is kind of normal at this point of the artist way. There's always something like some Mad Lib, some fill in the blank. And the tasks this week are, let's see, I have until Wednesday to do this, and it's Sunday. So treating myself like a precious object will make me strong. I'm going to talk about the exercises tomorrow because I think that makes sense. But basically checking in to say, I do really like this week's themes, and yeah, I'm really excited to do the exercises. And another big theme of this week will be like listening and sort of not thinking of something up, but getting something down. Because yeah, now it's just about noting the thoughts that we have and like what they mean. Yeah, so interesting stuff. Clearly it's laundry day. Sunday. Welcome to the Artist's Way. It is week 7, day 7, and let's check in. I talked a little bit about what this week was, and I ended up doing all the exercises in one go, as I usually do. And it's so funny how this like is held over my head until I do it, which is sort of why I like immediately doing the exercises. But I feel like every other week I go through procrastinating, then the next week I'm on top of it, and so on. We repeat. I did the jealousy map. I feel like I was sort of vague. It wasn't even like specific people, but it was like people who sort of thing. And there was a lot of sort of finish the phrases. So as a kid, I missed the chance to blank. As a kid, I lacked blank. And then for all like the negative ones, there was like 10 of those positive, negative-ish. And then there was 10 positives. Oh, I think I have a nice, writing my morning pages has shown me I am taking a greater interest in, and it's sort of hard for me to not do this sarcastically. Yeah, like I think I have a nice tits and ass is what I wrote. And I mean, I think deeper I could probably think like, yeah, personality and deep things, but I feel like it's again, this sort of process is cringe. It's cringy. You have to sort of let go of being cool and really try to unpack your shit. There are some things I am saving for later this week. So this Friday is my extended artist date. A day trip to Oxford by myself. And I am very excited. There's like tons of things I've already have bookmarked, and I have someone I know who used to live there. So I got some other bookmarks. And when I first went to Oxford, it was with my husband and my best friend and her boyfriend, and it was lovely, but like there's so much to see, and like I think I remember being there and thinking, oh my gosh, like I can't wait to come back here by myself and do stuff, do whatever I want. So I am excited to do that, and I think I'll do like a little day vlog of that as well. Some other things they said to do that I didn't, which is like take yourself to a sacred space. And I don't know if I have that. I think it's hard for me to like do these activities on top of like an artist date. And to be honest, I don't even know what my artist date was this week. Like I feel like anytime I spend alone, I consider that an artist date, like a little bit. So I feel like I've just been very lazy with really going out of my way and planning an artist date, and I'm kind of glad for the extended one. I'm glad I chose this week because this was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. She was like, choose one in the future, and this happened to be the first Friday I would be free for. Create a wonderful scent in your home. We actually went to TK Maxx and bought a candle the other week, so That I consider, and I always light incense. Like, I am a perpetual incense lighter. One thing I was really happy that we did last week as well was the charity thing and just giving away a bunch of old clothes. I thought about reselling, but then I was like, do I want the headache of reselling? Like, not really. Like, some of this stuff is genuinely old, so yeah, giving away clothes, creating space in my wardrobe. Connected to that is wear one of your favorite items of clothing for no special reason. Now I feel like this is like, I don't have favorite items of clothing. I just have things that are new. And this is a new top. I've worn her before. Yeah, I just love wearing like the new clothes I've bought with my sister when she was visiting a couple weeks ago. And I'm still sort of like experimenting with styling them, and yeah, like I consider this my flavor of the week clothing. Now, buy something wonderful for yourself. So like a pair of socks, a wonderful pair of gloves. I am saving this for Friday because there's an Another Stories in Oxford, which is, I can't even unpack the fact that we don't have Another Stories here in Birmingham and we are the second largest city, but I allow it begrudgingly because an hour train is Oxford. So I'm gonna go in there and buy something cute. You don't need to tell me twice, Julia. What has been really hard is the collage, which I really want to do. We just don't have magazines anymore. Like, again, like so much of this stuff feels a little dated, so you have to kind of modernize it for, you know, the sake of it. I mean, a magazine these days is like £8. I'm not gonna buy like several magazines and then cut them up. That feels heinous to me. I do like the idea of doing like a personal collage. So I went on Pinterest and I sort of created like a mood board of this pictorial autobiography of your life. So including your past, present, future, dreams. Yeah, I wanted to collage more. Another thing was like listing your 5 favorite films, seeing if there's any like common denominators. Again, Julia, we've all got Letterboxd. The top 4 was easy, but sort of expanding on that, I kind of included other films I really like. And it was interesting because I love like Crimson Peaks and Nosferatu came out this year or last year, and it had like that same just high drama vibe. And reading Dracula, perpetually reading Dracula, it's just, I love that sort of like haunting, but it's not scary. It's like historical, but it is like creepy, and it is just like camp in a way, and I love those kind of films. And I also included TV shows because I'm a big TV show watcher, and I kind of listed things, you know, I already have like a running list of my TV shows broken down into genres. So comedies, you know, historical stuff, rom-coms, future, like I love TV. So I also included a bit of that, and sort of looking at the thematic things that are happening and repeating with these. And it asked me how many days a week did I do my morning pages. Let's check. It's not every day. I think it's basically been every day but one day. That's okay. I think that's pretty good. I don't feel like I'm getting much out of my morning pages recently, and I don't know why. I feel like when I was writing every day for therapy and before this, I feel like I just wrote more. I wrote more substantial thoughts, and maybe the point is that you're not writing substantial thoughts. What I thought was really helpful this week was like, I just feel sort of, even though I resonated a lot with what was going on, it felt like a chore. It really feels like a chore this week. I watched Dochi's week 7 because I just felt like I'm just doing this alone, because I am. And it was nice to see her interpretation, her go through similar things that I'm going through, and yeah, like just sorting it, having someone else going through the process, and like reminding myself like millions of people have probably done this, and maybe they've done it with someone, maybe they've done it alone, but like reminding myself to kind of keep going. I still don't feel like 1000% with content, and I think that's okay, because I've been learning in this process that I can take breaks, opportunities still come. I still get follows, and the content I put out doesn't need to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be consistent. It just needs to be. It kind of just needs to be, because I have like an intense portfolio of work. I've been posting pretty much every day for 2 years. Like, I could stop posting today and still get followers every day until the day I die. Probably. And that's sort of nice to know. And again, giving myself room to explore other things. And I've been thinking about the things I want to do a lot. Like, I think about oil painting a lot. I think about writing a lot. I think about what to write a lot. And maybe there's something there, even if I'm not doing it. I think I give myself a lot of grief because I haven't done these things. I haven't sat down and oil painted recently, like in the last week, but I did last week. You know, I did the underpaintings for 2 other paintings I want to start working on. And I've been watching videos of people doing oil paintings on TikTok, and I've been seeing other people's method, and I'm like in that realm. Even though I'm not like doing it, I think I'm just absorbing what's going on for people who like live this every day. And that's sort of interesting in itself. I've got a busy week, especially a busy day today, and it's technically the first day of week 8 with it, which is recovering a sense of strength. So I won't talk too much about that. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really looking forward to the like solo artist date. And I don't know if that counts. I guess that counts towards next week. Like, who cares? Whatever. The fact is that you do it, right? I think I skipped 1 day, maybe 2. Ouch. That's like the first time I've skipped 2. I think that's just really speaking to me, like feeling alone and tired of this process. And I think I'm feeling tired because I'm not feeling change. Like, somebody asked me when I was like telling them about this process, like, do you feel like the change? You feel anything? And it's like when you take like a psychedelic drug and you're kind of waiting for, oh my God moment, you know, you're waiting for the, my life has changed, this is what I need to do, like a sign, like anything. And I just don't have that epiphany moment. And I thought I was doing well with like doing the business of the internet and doing media stuff. And even then I was like, I haven't uploaded this week. I don't feel the need to do that. And I have an article drafted that I never polished off and finished that I know is really good. And I don't know, I just feel like lazy, like not lazy, but like unmotivated. That's like a better word for it. And it's hard to do stuff when you're feeling unmotivated because I'm looking for a sign. I'm looking for that breakthrough. And it's about to be week 8. Like, where is it? Like, I thought I would be better off at this point. I thought I would have more clarity at this point. I think because I don't have that, I'm pissed. I'm like, I want to continue doing it, but I'm sort of battling through it because like maybe this is not the time for me to have that, and maybe I will never get that from this experience. Yeah, I just feel like in the thick of it. And you can't see the trail and you can't see the end, but you just have to trust that the path leads to the way out, which I'm not very good at, honestly.